Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. Hope that you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, do drop a like, it does help the series out a lot. But anyways, let's continue from where we left off here, and we are going to be doing the South Korean missions now. And I think the South Koreans are going to be pissed at us for what we did in the last part, but I wonder if they're going to bring it up. Sometimes the faction leaders do bring it up.
다시 돌아와서 일을 찾는 거군, huh?
I have no idea. No, Mr. Garrett, I'm sorry, Colonel Garrett. I assure you the CIA has no ambitions in this theater. Well, I can't speak for the South Koreans, of course. Will you excuse me, please? I have an important report coming in. Listen to me, damn it. You get any more of my men killed, and you won't be able to set foot in Kusong without getting turned into hamburger. Are we clear?
He's pissed about that.
We don't find a way to slow the Chinese down, they'll take Pyongyang and I'll have to fold. I need someone to drive down to Nampo and blow up their entire fuel depot. That means every truck, every tank, and that big refinery they got.
And notice how, this is what I'll say about...
Thinks I'm gonna sit here and let him roll right on over this whole place. He's got another thing coming.
And this is what's so beautiful about the story in Mercenaries, is that none of the factions in this game are the good guys. The North Koreans are clearly the antagonists. They're the most villainous faction of them all, besides the Russian Mafia. But the thing about this is the Chinese, they just want to annex North Korea. They want to, turn it into their own province. The AN, maybe the AN are the least evil force of the allied nations. They might be the least evil. They want to get rid of General Song primarily, but they're using mercenaries and they're keeping it from the public. They're covering that up. And as for the Russian Mafia, self-explanatory, they just want chaos, destroy the country. But for the South Koreans might seem like they're the good guys here, but the thing is, their leader is a CIA agent, not even Korean. He's from the United States. So the CIA is actually controlling the South Koreans and telling them what to do in this area. And that's when Colonel Garrett basically said that he believed that Buford was leading South Korean forces in the area. So the South Koreans are basically puppets of the CIA also. So none of the factions are good. All of them have their different motives and objectives. South Korean supply drop.
The man wants me to blow stuff up. Good. I could use a nice, simple contract.
Right, a simple contract for a complicated mercenary.
Let's call this in, see what this is. Buford wants to drive up gas prices for the Chinese. 3 fuel depots and 10 trucks should do the trick. Blow them up and he'll explode your bank account. Destroy 3 fuel depots. Find and destroy 10 Chinese fuel trucks. Bonus. Complete objectives before Chinese reinforcements arrive. Contract value 85,000. Bonus value 500 for each second before reinforcements arrive. Okay. Take the carbine. We got C4 here too. Okay. So this is where the war starts up, is starting between China and South Korea. China and South Korea kind of like have tensions, but it's gonna boil down into full-scale war later in the story. Okay, Nampo, that's the port city that, remember, we helped the Chinese take.
There are the depots. Plan your attack carefully, because more troops will probably show up once the fireworks start. The Chinese are using Nampo to resupply their HQ at the airport and the garrison at Haeju. The fuel trucks should be driving around there.
And Nampo is a real, it's a real, port city in North Korea. We helped the Chinese take this last time. 10 fuel trucks and 3 fuel depots. Little C4 will do the trick.
down, 2 to go. That's 1 fuel truck down. You pissed off the Chinese.
Oops. Damn, I'm gonna need... Demolition C4 and grenades, nah,
Okay, I'm on my way. Special delivery.
There we go. Okay.
Good, you've taken out all of the depots.
2 minutes before Chinese reinforcements arrive. Oh, perfect. Nice. Completely trashed this place.
One more to go. Getting hot down there?
Okay. This will be my escape vehicle. Need one more. There.
Hurry up, Chinese helicopters are lifting off from the airport. You really thrown a wrench into Chinese operations at Nampo. Buford will be pleased.
Bonus 27,500. Nice. Stealth fighter. Okay. Time to get out of here. Yeah, the Chinese are not going to be happy about that. And also, a lot of these missions, I don't need to do these missions, so I can just get intel and just go primarily after the aces, but I'm doing all the missions, and I am basically playing this game completely like a mercenary. I am screwing over everybody. Like, I say screw it to everyone, screwing everyone over. Let's see here. Okay, we got some emails. The fax machine just spit out a whole stack of CIA documents. Most of the text has been blacked out, but from what's left of it, it's obvious what the documents pertain to. They're the last known whereabouts of Lieutenant Seo, the Four of Diamonds. Seo was responsible for deploying RPG SAMs and TOWs to General Chang's men. The CIA have him listed as operating west of Incheon. Go get him. West of Incheon. Pretty sure I know where that is gonna be, yeah.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
That's him right there. Don't let any of them get in the helicopter. Make sure you save your game a lot. He nearly killed himself, so he nearly just blew himself up with the RPG. Make sure you save your game a lot, especially if you're going for taking all the targets alive, because they, some of them can be, pretty stupid and do dumb things and get themselves killed.
You know what? I hate being out of ammo.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
There we go, got him. Yong Sun Soo, Core of Diamonds. Nice, 50 grand.
Good work.
Okay, let's read about him. Captain Seo is a general in Chang's light artillery and General Chang's light artillery expert, responsible for overseeing the manufacture and deployment of RPG launchers, surface-to-air missiles, and tube-launched optical tracked wire-guided missiles, TOWs. Seo is proficient in many types of armed and unarmed combat. He's considered highly dangerous. So about this, is that when you read a lot of the target info, when you read about them, you can get a little bit of an idea of about them, and like it said he was an RPG specialist, which is why he had an RPG, and he had just so many of those missile launchers. But let's see, Yosef's come through for us again. He's given us, so, because we're in the Mafia, the Russian Mafia's good graces, they keep giving us so much intel. The Russian Mafia, I think they know the most amount of where the targets are. He's given us the location of Captain, Yong Lee Cheon, the Six of Diamonds. This is the guy who trained Chang's men in tank operations. It'll be quite a coup to bring him in. Might not be too easy, though. He's stationed just south of Hukdae-Moon Gate, possibly the most fortified position in North Korea. Might not be a bad idea to get a look at the place while you're up there. Do some intel gathering of your own. So, the Fortress Gate. They're talking about this place up over here. We'll see in a moment. Disguised as North Korean. Okay, that's what we need. Very fortified military bases here.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar
There he
for
is, yeah.
location.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a massive problem here. Oh, great. How am I gonna get this guy? Oh my god, this is gonna be really annoying getting him alive. I've got so much money, hang on. Bunker Buster Bomb.
Roger, target received.
Just really hope it doesn't kill the target, too.
Bombs free.
What the? You ripped me off! I literally called in a bunker buster to destroy that bunker because the tanks are gonna keep coming out of it, and what happened never came in. I got scammed.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air.
Where's my bunker buster? Crap.
I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Yong Lee Cheon, 6 of Diamonds. Nice. I literally feel like I got scammed there. Captain Cheon is a former tank commander responsible for establishing the training regiment for General Chang's Armored Infantry Division, known for studying the deployments of US, AN, and British Armored Infantry and foot divisions. His tactics remain untested in this field, though he is highly respected for his keen insight into tactics and strategy.
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
This is the, North Korea's artillery base here, too. But we'll be coming back here in a later South Korean mission. Okay, let's get back to South Korean HQ now.
다시 돌아와서 이를 찾는 거군. 어? 왜 그가 그 아버지를 죽였는지 이해가 안 돼.
소은 서양 걸 싫어해. 나만이 서양식인 걸 정말 싫어해. 그리고 똑같은 일이 이 나라에도 생길까봐 더 싫어해. 그는 그이들 받기 위해 아무나 죽일 거야. I was wondering when you'd get here. Got a nice juicy contract all lined up for you. One of my planes was hit by NK anti-aircraft over Hook Day Moon. He ditched, somewhere behind the Black Gate. If you can get behind North Korea's most fortified position, get my man out, and turn that fighter into scrap before Song gets his hands on it, you will be my new best friend. Song would love to take that plane apart and sell its secrets to the highest bidder.
안녕하세요.
South Korean supply drop. Okay.
This is the aircraft's last known position. The pilot should be nearby.
Contract, first principle. Rescue that pilot and blow up that plane. Easy contract, as long as no one else finds that plane first. Find, destroy downed aircraft, find the downed pilot, return pilot to Cheon. Okay.
Is it just me? Or is Buford starting to not like you?
Oh, he doesn't like me. What do you tell him to get in line behind everyone else?
There's the plane. North Koreans already found it. Looks like some kind of stealth fighter. Oh, crap. They have SAMs in these hills. You gotta watch out for that. You saw that? We almost died from a SAM.
There's the plane, but I'm not picking up any sign of the pilot.
That'll destroy the SAMs. Okay. Those SAMs are really annoying. You gotta watch out for them. They'll shoot down your helicopter really quick. Okay. Yeah. What kind of aircraft is that? I don't know about I don't know that well of planes, so I can't say. I know firearms much better than I know planes. But anyways, let's destroy it. The purpose of destroying the aircraft is so that the North Koreans cannot salvage anything from it.
Let the North Koreans sift through that if they want any intel on the plane. Good news. I've located the pilot. The bad news is, so have the North Koreans. It looks like they're taking him to the Black Gate. That fortress is heavily defended. If they get inside, the pilot's as good as dead. The pilot's dead.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, I accidentally shot the pilot. I was trying to shoot the vehicle to stop it, but I killed the pilot. Oh man. What a fail, right? That was a massive fail.
This is the aircraft's last known position. The pilot should be nearby. Good.
Okay.
Looks like he's alive and in one piece.
Mercenaries, go!
What are you waiting for?
Okay, time to get out of here now. Fly really high to avoid the SAMs.
안녕하세요.
Well done. That's a pretty big chunk of change for a nice leisurely mission.
Deck of intel received. I'm gonna go back to South Korean base right now. And this here will be the final South Korean mission in Chapter 2.
박사령관님을 보러 영병이 여기 왔습니다. CIA가 함께 했다는 걸 믿을 수가 없어.
Park, 솔직히 말해서 CIA 일대 해성은 상관도 안 해. Well now, my secret weapon. Hope you like the money we've been paying you, because I got a ton more where that came from. Starting with this. Colonel Cheon, the Jack of Diamonds, is holed up in a mountain fortress shelling this whole area with heavy artillery. He's got a gun aimed at Seoul he's been dying to use, and since his master's song has got the AN all tied up, he's decided now's as good a time as any to murder tens of thousands of civilians. Need I say more? I hear they're building an even bigger gun, a supergun. Fires radioactive shells, just what I need.
So,
용병이다.
okay, South Korean supply drop. Gunship support. Stealth fighter attack. Stealth bomber attack, nice, okay.
Your primary objective is to destroy all the artillery before Seoul is leveled. Jack of Diamonds, eh? Have we got a plan this time?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot some bad guys, throw some grenades, verify the colonel, then I'm gonna order my custom-built Lamborghini with diamond-encrusted wheels.
The Jack of Diamonds has turned his artillery on Seoul. You got to stop him before too many innocents die. Contract, terms and conditions. Destroy all North Korean artillery before 25,000 civilians are killed. Verify the Jack of Diamonds. Bounty value 150,000 alive, 75,000 dead. So, about this, North Korea... Seoul is the capital of South Korea. North Korea has one of the most powerful and largest artilleries in the world. And North Korea, even if they didn't have nuclear weapons, are still a massive threat to South Korea because North Korea has hundreds of those guns pointed at Seoul. And the second that any kind of conflict starts, what they are going to do is they are going to fire all of those guns at Seoul and kill thousands of civilians. And that's basically what's happening right here. Okay. Gotta get rid of the SAMs. Hang on.
I'm tracking the current casualties in the city. If you don't stop the shelling before 25,000 civilians are killed, Buford will pull the plug on this operation.
So casualties right now are at 35 casualties. Move this so you guys can see kind of look at this. Is the giant North Korean fortress. I mean, look at this place, this thing. See this?
There's the artillery in the hills.
743 casualties already. Destroying that helicopter so they can't use it against me. 2,000 casualties already, my god. And the more of these guns you destroy, the quicker the slower it'll drop. $6,000 casualties already, my god.
You've destroyed the first battery.
Got it, okay. Destroy next gun. Got it. Great, tank stuck, okay. Take this drop because I'm gonna need this. aircraft. They got SAMs. Destroy the other SAM too. Oh god!
Where's the medic?
You can use the weapon too. The artillery, you can take it.
Good work. Only one more left.
That guy's got a stinger. Okay.
That should be all of the artillery. Wait, what's that?
Yes, what is that?
Your SNS signal's being jammed.
All the artillery has been destroyed, but there's still casualties coming in. Look at this thing. This thing is scary. It's terrifying.
Your SNS signal's being jammed. Port options are back online. Your SNS signal's being jammed.
Yeah, so the casualties haven't stopped. 13,559 casualties. And when that thing fires, look at that! It gets over 600 casualties in just one shot. My god, yeah, that.
My god, how could the Allies have missed that gun? You've got to destroy it!
Cruise missile strike is a jammer. Now, for people wondering, what the hell is that thing? I will tell you something really creepy about that thing. That gun is real. As ridiculous as that thing seems, that gun is actually a real design. Now, it's actually inspired by two things. The Gustav gun, which was a large artillery piece that the Nazis had on railroads. It was that huge giant gun that you see in Sniper Elite, for example. And that thing can fire several miles away. That's how far it can fire. I think even hundreds of miles away back then. Now, this gun, this thing here in the game, this is called the Type 7 Supergun, but it's actually based on Project Babylon. Now, Project Babylon was an Iraqi, a top-secret Iraqi supergun project. So Saddam Hussein in the 90s had actually planned on developing a supergun. And this gun, there's actually remnants of this in a museum today, which will actually have a picture of that on the screen, and the barrel looks very similar to the barrel that you actually see right here. But about the gun, is the gun in the game fires, the shell itself is the same size as an Abrams tank. That's how big the shell is, and the shells are also radioactive, so it's technically a weapon of mass destruction. Now, in the game, that gun can hit Seoul, but not only that, it can actually go across the ocean and hit Tokyo. That's how far that gun can actually hit. And whenever it hits, it also contaminates the area. So not only will it destroy everything, but it'll also spread radioactive material all around. It's a terrifying weapon. Now, about the weapon, the reason the weapon was never actually fully developed in real life was because the guy who was developing the gun, he was a private contractor but I think he was Canadian. Yes, I'm pretty sure that he was Canadian. But about the guy is the guy had actually developed artillery for America, developed artillery for China, developed artillery for Iran, developed artillery for Iraq, and so this guy, I'll actually find out what his name is for you guys right now. So the guy's name was Gerald Bull, and he was basically a private contractor that developed artillery, and the countries that he worked with were China, South Africa, America, Canada. So this guy would develop weapons for a lot of different countries. He didn't really seem to care on which country he was developing weapons for, and he was actually assassinated in 1990. Now, there are two primary suspects for the assassination. The first one is the Israeli Mossad. Now, the reason that people think that the Israelis assassinated him was because he was developing weapons for Iraq and Saddam Hussein had a massive conflict with Israel, and Israel had a conflict with Saddam Hussein. So the two, Iraq at that time and Israel really hated each other, even more than today, way more than today. They were actually pretty hostile towards each other. And as for Iran, the reason that Iran might actually want him dead is because Saddam Hussein's biggest enemy was actually Iran. He actually fought a war against Iran in the 1980s, and so there's a theory that Iranian agents were also the ones who assassinated him. It's never been proven who did it. His apartment was ransacked and broken into multiple times, I guess to warn him, but he still went through with, building the Supergun for Iraq, and he ended up getting assassinated. He got shot actually 5 times in the head, and that was basically to confirm that he was dead. And after that, his weapons, parts for the gun, actually got seized by customs, and so the gun was actually never finished. But the developers of this game, were actually criticizing the Iraq War, because when you think about the story in this game is that the Allies go into North Korea looking for weapons of mass destruction and to remove the dictator, and what ends up happening is North Korea actually becomes more destabilized and chaotic than beforehand. So this game had a lot of inspiration from the Iraq War. It was a massive criticism of the Iraq War. The Deca 52 is based on the Iraqi Deca 52. So that's what the developers were kind of going for with this. The theme of this game is pretty much a very anti-war game. But now cruise missile strike and take out the gun. There we go. Gun was destroyed.
There's the jack.
Now to grab the Jack of Diamonds, he's right here. Okay, he's restrained. Wow, that literally pretty much destroyed both of the tunnels also here. Destroy the APC.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ.
Well done, hero. That's a good day's work, and thousands can sleep in safety tonight, thanks to you.
Too bad they never know my name.
So now you want fortune and fame?
Fortune, yes. Fame, not so much.
Cheon, Jack of Diamonds. 150,000. An expert in heavy artillery, An is responsible for securing plans to build a supergun capable of shelling cities as far away as Tokyo, and traded heavily with Middle Eastern nationals and experts on supergun technology, and is rumored to have built and tested a prototype already. So, yeah, Middle Eastern nationals. So it's a reference to the Iraqi Project Babylon. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, do drop a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.